Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's Flex Eats here. Welcome to the first episode of my cooking show. This is where food meets hustle, healing, and real life stories. I've been wanting to slow something down and bring you guys into my journey, let you know who I am, where I'm going. I've been doing festivals, caterings, living this chef and entrepreneur life. Stuff does get crazy, but I want to create a segment where I can let you guys into what I got going on. Stay tuned. We're going to be making some healthy meal preps for the week. I'm back in the gym trying to get right. It's the last 4 months of the year. As I told you earlier, I've been in the gym, so today we're going to be making a meal prep that has balance, not just in the kitchen, but in real life. We have some salmon with purple sweet potato and green beans. We have grilled chicken thighs with broccolini and maple glazed carrots. We have roasted peppers with a sauteed snapper fillet. Healthy, flavorful, and something that speaks to the grind and your soul. As I'm cooking, I want to share some of my story, how I almost gave up on everything and how I went back into finding my lane again with the passion of cooking. This cooking shit is more than just life to me. It's a part of me, it's a part of who I am, and it's a part of where I'm going. Now, everybody does cook differently. Me, anytime I'm doing seafood, I always get me some lemon. I squeeze the lemon on it. We're going to go ahead and rinse this salmon just to take away any fishy smell. Y'all know seafood does have that fishy smell. Me personally, I don't like eating food that tastes like seasoning and fishiness. Salmon, me pretty good to go. My knife ain't that. This piece number 4. I started Flex Eats out of a kitchen just like this, super small apartment. I didn't know how to cook. I didn't know cooking times. I didn't know temperatures. I didn't know that. All I knew how to do was hustle, and I knew it tasted good. So when I tell you, like, if you're just starting off with cooking, don't be intimidated by the kitchen, because everything is real simple. Once you kind of learn how to season and what stuff is supposed to taste like, shit gets real. Some avocado oil. You can use whatever oil you want. I've been using avocado oil. Just spray some avocado oil down. We're gonna rub it in. This is gonna help the seasoning stick to the salmon, and also when we cook it, it'll be nice and coated. All right, so like I told y'all earlier, I got some imported fish seasoning from Jamaica. They're not gonna have this in the States, but if you want to make salmon, you can use this right here, lemon butter garlic with some onion powder, garlic powder, and some Old Bay is all you need for the seafood, in my opinion. So what we're gonna do is just generously, can't even speak, sprinkle this over your salmon. Make sure it's coated real well. I think a lot of people, I don't know, like anytime I eat food, a lot of the times, like I feel like people just be scared to season it. Go ahead and season that thing, get it right. Let your ancestors speak to you. But this right here is really fire. If y'all want something good for seafood, I always use it. You can also add it to like pasta water if you're boiling any pasta to give your pasta a little bit of flavor. All right, y'all, the last thing we're gonna add is some Italian seasoning. I didn't know how to cook. I had a clothing line before I started cooking, and I needed something. Like I was selling $5 sauce bottles. If you've been following me for a while, you know I was selling $5 sauce bottles, $10 sauce bottles, and eventually I'm like, yo, I need to teach myself how to cook. But a lot of people don't know, Flex Eats started off as a food review. Like I was doing food reviews. I taught myself how to cook, got into catering, and kind of just figured things out. Any promoter, any spot that was cooking downtown, I was like, yo, can I cook? I cooked in street corners, in the club, outside the club, like coffee shops, sushi lounges, anywhere you name it. I was trying to be there, pop my shit with my cooking. I wasn't always as good. I had to learn to get better by trying other foods and learning new techniques. But I'm glad I did, because I've cooked for rappers, NBA players, you know, R&B stars. Like I've cooked for a lot of people, and the fact that I'm here now, cooking for y'all, I think it's pretty dope. Like just through the cooking, I was able to throw a festival with 4,000 people, with 85 vendors. Everybody had a great time. Like just, you never know what doors this cooking shit is gonna open up. So I'm so blessed and grateful to be here. And just to be able to share my dream, my journey, which feeling lazy tonight, we're gonna pop this in the oven with some butter on the top. The oven is set to 385. You can put your oven on 400, 425, depending on how much of a rush you're in. But I want these to have a nice color. Me personally, I'm being lazy. So get you a big foil pan, you pop this in, ain't no dishes to wash, because who wants to wash dishes? All right, y'all, so we went ahead and did the salmon. We're gonna go ahead and do these snapper fillets. Similar technique, I'm using a little bit different seasonings. Get your avocado oil, or whatever oil you wanna use is fine. Season sticks what we're making. We're gonna take some of that fish seasoning from Jamaica, throw this on top, use the rest of it. Tenders, I have some seafood magic. If y'all know about the seafood magic, if you know, you know. We're gonna put a little bit of that, and it should have a nice little vibe to it. And then we're gonna finish it off with some Italian seasoning. It's so crazy, like, they really got to a point in time where I almost gave up on everything. Like, this summer has probably been one of the most difficult summers of my life. between the catering, bills stacking up, losing people, like, I really went through it, man. And I always try and tell people, like, when you're a chef, the mental health of us sometimes isn't always the best, just because we have to go through so much shit. And we're honestly in one of the fields where we're not appreciated all the time. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot. So to all my chefs out there, if you're struggling with your mental health, make sure you go get that help, because it's a long-term game, man. It's a long-term game. Me, myself, I'm still finding ways to like learn how to cope and process and deal with everything. And being self-employed and an entrepreneur, like, we don't get no PTO, we don't get no sick days off. So it's like, if your mental and your body's not good, everything you do is gonna be fucked up. It got to a point where I couldn't even cook. Like, I was so mentally clouded and just stressed out and just like angry that I couldn't even do a catering. I did 3 caterings back to back. They got messed up. Like, it was just so much shit going on. So mental health as a chef and entrepreneur is super important, and that's what my main focus is right now. This snapper fillets are done. We're gonna put this in the oven with the salmon, and now we're gonna get into these chicken thighs. About to get into these chicken thighs. Now, I know it said we're doing healthy meals. Me personally, I don't really fuck with chicken breast. It's just expensive, it's big, and it's dry. It is what it is, just my opinion. But we're gonna get to chicken thighs. To me personally, chicken thighs, they're juicy, they hold flavor, and they just taste better. So if you are eating chicken breast, that's cool, do you. Me, I'm gonna use chicken thighs. It is a little bit more fatty, so I'll make sure I cut down on my fats for the week, but let's get into it. We're gonna go ahead and clean it, get you some vinegar. I'm gonna put it on these. I'm gonna run it under some water and go from there. There is fat on my chicken thighs. It is what it is. We're gonna get here. But get you a little avocado oil once again. You're gonna put some avocado oil all over everything. You don't gotta go too crazy because this shit is expensive. This bottle right here is a $20 bottle. The avocado oil is not cheap. All right, y'all, so we just seasoned up the chicken thighs with some jerk seasoning. Honestly, like I said, everything is going in the oven tonight. I am not touching that skillet. We're gonna get into these veggies next. Let's get to it. All right, y'all, we're back. We have some fresh green beans. They're already snipped, good to go. Literally absorb whatever the water tastes like. So I'll always add some type of, always add salt to your water, but I'm gonna add some garlic and herb seasoning for a little bit of flavor. So usually I have pink Himalayan salt, but today we're going with good old Morton's for you salty ass niggas and you salty ass bitches. We got some purple sweet potatoes. I believe these are called ube or Japanese sweet potatoes. We're gonna go ahead, cut these up. I'm gonna oil them and pop them in the oven. Like I said, tonight is the oven night. It's almost 1 in the morning. I am not touching that stove. I don't feel like being in all that heat right now. Plus I got this shit on. So we're gonna cut these up real simple, real easy. You can cut them however you want. I'm just about to dice them. Nothing crazy. Look how beautiful that shit is. Set for $3.90. So we're just gonna add a little bit of avocado oil just so we can coat the potato. That oil evenly. Now we're gonna use some garlic and herb with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. All right, our sweet potatoes are nice and seasoned. They look good, they smell good. Time to pop these in the oven. Same way as we did with the sweet potatoes. Just season this up. Salt. Boom, boom, boom. Different. We're gonna get a little bit of oil. Boom, boom, boom. Usually I use maple, like organic maple syrup. I was able to find a good amount of it, so your boy went crazy and got a lot. You know, it's crazy. A lot of people ask me, like, what inspires me to continue to go so hard in this game or in what I'm doing. And honestly, I feel like I just be trying to figure it out. Like, I do a lot of things that seem interesting to me or just stuff that I really want to do, you know? It's a lot of sacrifice, a lot of pain, it's a lot of passion, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of hate, a lot of resentment behind the kitchen. So I think for me, it's just trying to find a medium. Cooking can be very stressful. The business, the logistics of it, and like I talked about earlier, like if your mental health isn't right, you know, we put love into the food. So if your mental's not right, it's gonna translate through the food. So what inspires me is just knowing that, knowing that there's more out there. Like I know that this isn't the end all be all. Like I love cooking because cooking opens up so much door. It opened up so much doors for me. I met thousands and thousands of people. I made a lot of money. And even though, you know, I've been through a lot just trying to figure everything out, it's beautiful, man. It's real beautiful. Like, shout out to all the chefs. Shout out to everybody hustling outside of the chefs. Like, just shout out to anyone chasing their dreams and doing what they need to do. Because a lot of the times, like, we don't see the rewards of everything. Some people chase their dreams for years and shit don't pop off. So me, I'm just real blessed to be able to be here in this position, to be able to make the show, to be able to put together festivals. Like, I'm just blessed to be here, man. Just blessed to be here. So anybody that's chasing a dream, keep chasing it, and just keep going, man. That's all we can do. We have one life to live, and life is too short to die with any regrets. So I think that's another thing that just keep me pushing. Like, I don't want to leave here and not do what I said I wanted to do. I don't want to say I'm going to do something and not do it. I know I mentioned earlier that I was going to saute green beans, but I'm really feeling lazy. So we're going to do the same process, a little bit of oil. We're going to add some salt to it. I'm going to add some butter on these. And all the vegetables, I'm going to pop them in the oven afterwards. I found some garlic parmesan seasoning. I'm feeling different. I might add some cheese on top so they have a nice little vibe to it. We're going to add that to it. Boom, boom, boom. A little bit of garlic, herb, black pepper. Being successful takes a lot of sacrifice. And you know, the more I grow, the more I learn to understand that if you want something bad enough, you really just gotta sacrifice so much. Whether that be your sleep, whether that be friends, family time. I just think the important thing is if you are gonna start a business and if you are gonna chase your dreams, make sure you find a balance. I think one of my biggest mistakes in this industry or just in life in general is that it's really hard to find a balance. And I don't think I found that balance and a lot of stuff slipped. So just keep that in mind. To any entrepreneur, to chefs, to anybody watching this, if you're out here chasing your dreams or you wanna build out your own empire, just make sure that you find time for the balance, relationships, family, love, God, like all of that. Like, it's gonna be super important. It's gonna keep you grounded so that you're in a space to be able to produce how you need to produce. Once again, y'all, mental health is super important. I'm a big advocate for that just because I know how it is to go through something and you know, you just don't know if you're gonna see the other side of it. So to anybody watching this, take care of your mental health, take care of you, pour into you, and just keep going, man. Find that balance. Balance is super important. But these green beans are nice and seasoned. Oh, these are good. You already put. What the fuck? All right, we're getting ready to put butter on some of the salmon. I know we put oil earlier, but I still like to add a little piece of butter on it. Just, you know, why not? It's butter. We're gonna add some of that to the salmon. We're gonna add some of that to these snapper fillets. If there's anything y'all take from my cooking, from my experience, from my journey, just hearing me talk about the shit that I go through, keep motherfucking going, stay prayed up, and get you a good circle, man. Before I leave this earth or before I expire, I just want to be able to inspire people just to do what the fuck they want to do. I woke up one day, I decided I wanted to be a chef. I'm a chef. I woke up one day and decided I want to throw a festival. I do a festival. So like, I just try and tell you, if we have a dream, chase that shit by any means possible and just keep that motherfucker rolling, man. That's it. But we're about to put these proteins in the oven, finish up on these veggies, and finish up this meal prep because your boy is tired as fuck. All right, y'all. So we have officially finished this meal prep. We're gonna get into weighing everything out. Like I said, I'm on my fitness shit, so I want to make sure that I'm hitting all my protein goals. So right now, this is only 4.8 ounces of salmon. I'm trying to stick to at least 8 ounces. That is 7.9. All right. So I got this really cool scale from TikTok called the Ecticity scale. What the fuck it's called? But it's a fire scale where you can really go in and punch in all your stuff. So this would be, let's say this would be lunch. We're gonna go in, search for our food. We type the food in and it's gonna give us the calories. Matter of fact, we're gonna go to baked salmon. It's gonna give us the calories. So right now, okay, just weighed out that salmon. 7.9 ounces of baked salmon according to this scale that has all the calories. It's showing 461 calories. So I know at least I need 8 ounces of salmon to get that 400 calories. And that is equivalent to, that's around 48 grams of protein. So if you guys are on TikTok, this Ecticity scale, it tells you all the calories on the scale, plus they have an app that comes with it. So I'm gonna just take my salmon, place it in there. We're gonna get into these green beans, but all right, time to get these Japanese sweet potatoes on. Let's see. So my caloric goal, like I said, I lost 10 pounds. I'm trying to lose 20 more. I'm trying to stay between 1,800 to no more than 1,900 calories per day. So that salmon, that was 43 grams of protein, was around 400 calories. This is all, you know, vegetables ain't much calories, so I'm gonna make sure I add a good amount. I'm trying to get to at least a half cup to a cup of vegetables. All right, y'all, we just did 6 ounces of the Japanese sweet potato. According to my app, that comes out to around 150 calories, so it's not too bad. So right now, with the 8 ounces of salmon and the 6 ounces of the Japanese sweet potato, I'm at 600 calories for the day. I only got 200 more to go, and I'm stressed because that's only 2 more meals, but we're gonna finish these off. All right, so we got the sweet potato plated up. It's time for these green beans. So I'm gonna add this on the scale, see what it's hitting for. Right now, that's 2 ounces. Like I said, I'm trying to go for at least 4 ounces of veggies. All right, y'all, let's get into it. This is gonna be the first meal. So we see we have the baked salmon, the green beans, and the sweet potato. This meal right here came out to 659 calories with 55 grams of protein, 45 grams of carbs, and 28 grams of fat. I'm trying to hit 200 grams of protein per day, which it sounds like a lot, but it's not too lot because this shit right here already has 55 grams. So we're gonna get into plating up everything else and see if I can stay within the 1800 calorie budget. As you guys see, I season everything, put everything in the oven, real light, real easy vibes. So let's get into the next things. We got the nice little meal prep spray. See what the fuck going on. Hey man, listen, make sure you tapped into the first episode of my cooking show. We're gonna work on getting better, doing more recipes, and bringing on some special guests. This was a trial run, so if y'all do like it, go ahead and drop something in the comments. Let's go.